Hi, you guys. Come on in, take a seat, grab your coffee, your tea, whatever you're drinking. Anything is welcome here. Hi, guys. Welcome. So it's my first day back on this channel, posting videos. And yeah, so I just want to fuck around with some cards, get back into the swing of things, you know? It's been so long. I miss my little community, you know? I miss my little community. So drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how y'all have been, how you're doing. Alrighty, you guys, let's see. So I'm going to be using this deck. This is called the Decoding Your Fear deck, okay? Apologies for the lighting. So anyways, moving on. So spirit, angels, and ancestors. Let's see what we need to see really quick here. I work from home and I'm currently on lunch hour, you guys. So I'm feeling so called today to just interact and engage with this channel. So there must be something that wants to come out here for someone. Don't negotiate with fear. It's just an excuse created as a means of avoidance. All right. Don't negotiate with fear. It's just an excuse created as a means of avoidance. That's giving me like don't sit and wait around energy. Like don't fumble a bag. Don't be afraid that you're gonna lose something you haven't already lost. The more that you sit there in that fear, the more your chances of losing that are gonna go up, yeah? Okay, let's see what else we have coming out here. The first card number was 29. Big shout out to my Taurus, April 29th. What up? So we also have number 31. We have decisions made in fear will not lead to success. Okay. So make sure you're really grounded at this time before you're making big decisions. Your priorities are out of sync with your want list. Redefine your values and question why your desires are not your top priority. What are you putting before yourself? Like, what are you putting before anyone else? That should be no one. Thank you for whoever dropped a like. We appreciate you. All right, big shout out. So use fear as a motivator to implement change. And especially right underneath, don't negotiate with fear. It's just an excuse. Whatever you're afraid of losing, channel that and use that. Like that is your fire, that's your why. The reason you're afraid of losing it is because you value it. So make sure you're placing your value where attention goes, energy flows. Shout out Cancer Moon's Tarot. Huge fan, and I will give props always where they're due. He says that all the time. So anyways, where attention goes, energy flows. So if you're afraid of losing something, maybe instead try to shift your energy to what can I find? Like how can I love this so much, so what can I do to make sure that it stays, right? So once you've manifested something, then you pray to spirit, pray to God, pray to ancestors for guidance on wisdom to continue on that path, to continue to grow, continue to educate yourself, and then also abundance to multiply what you have, okay? We also have fear is your greatest teacher. Reprogram any aspects of yourself that is not aligned with authenticity. Don't be afraid to fuck up, you know? It happens. People make mistakes. No one is perfect. Don't be afraid to fuck up, all right? Is what I'm gathering from this. So what else do we have here, Spirit? Thank you. We have lack of self-trust is preventing your long-standing goals from becoming a reality. How can you better believe in yourself? I feel like is really a common theme that's coming up here. How can you better believe in yourself? Know that your decision making is protected. Know that you are protected. Your priorities need to be for you. You need to prioritize yourself. What do you want? I think you need to ask yourself that. Like, what do you want from this? What do you need from this? And are those different, right? Okay. So let's get a few angel numbers. Let's see what else we can use to clarify what I've been saying so far. Of course, if any of this does resonate, you guys drop a like, drop a comment, let me know down below. We have number 666, reflection. Yeah, so like going back to decisions made in fear will not lead to success. Reflect, stay grounded. Like, what can you do? Instead of asking, what can I do right now to fix this? Ask yourself, like how, is there a problem, right? And I know that seems like such a silly first question, but like, is there a problem or are you creating a problem? I think that's step one. And if there is a problem, how do you face it head on, right? Like, instead of not acknowledging the issue, like, how can you reflect on, like, reflection is also giving me self-accountability. That has been a common theme for myself today. It's coming up heavily. Self-accountability, like, what can you do to be better, to do better? It's so easy to point the finger at someone else and say, hey, they did this, they did that. And yeah, cool, they may have, but like, where can you point the finger back at yourself and say, what can I have done better? How can I handle the situation differently? And move forward from there. Okay, so reflect on yourself, on your time. I'm also getting Mulan vibes for some reason of like the song Reflection. I'm not going to sing it, but it's like, who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Some of you may be so afraid in this situation that like the choices you're making and the things that you're saying, like maybe don't even reflect yourself. That's a message for someone. So the card reads, when you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to take a look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. So yeah, just going back to like, is there a problem or am I making one, right? I feel like that's coming out huge. Just like taking time for yourself, taking time to reflect. Let's see what else we have coming out here, Spirit, angels, and ancestors. Thank you. Y'all, what did I say earlier in this live? I know I said it. I said you are protected. Protection is coming out huge today. I did do a Taurus reading. The number 4 was very prevalent, which doesn't shock me. Taurus energy starts in April, right? The 4th month of the year. But further than that, this just seems to be following me today. So I know that we are protected. Like as a collective right now, I feel like we are protected beyond physical means. If you believe in guardian angels, like you just are protected. Okay, so let's read. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. Yes, don't negotiate with fear, and don't avoid it either because you're just trying to avoid it. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. I feel like for a lot of you, you need to reflect on this opportunity, a situation, before accepting it, and that's okay. Take your time. And then we have destiny, 111. So we have follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. I think a lot of you would be very remiss if you don't try, at least try on an opportunity. You may not be a professional when you start, right? It's going to look ugly at first. I think there's going to be a lot of fails, a lot of falls. But I think that collective, this is, balance. We have balance coming in, 222. You have 111 and then 222, so that's interesting. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. I'm getting just like the need, a huge calling for like, no matter what decision this is, no matter what you are working on, you need to take time. I'm seeing the Four of Swords actually in my mind's eye, which if you watch tarot, if you know anything about that, that's like rest and relax, you know, R&R, taking it easy. I think that's going to be very important for you guys during this time, excuse me, in order to make the best decision for yourself, okay? So I really hope something here did resonate. Of course, if it did, drop a like, drop a comment. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.